Let's get a look at our first alert forecast. We're just expecting some rain today, but that's not good news for a lot of local communities.
You betcha. Okay, that same system you just showed with all those blizzard conditions out in the Midwest, well, it's rain for us. Temperatures are just too warm. Take a look outside right now. The rain has arrived. That's a big old raindrop on the lens. You can't see too much because the cloud cover is out there, but it's 47 degrees. Temperatures are going up. All right, so we are watching rain come into the area. How much rain? That's the big question here, right? For portions of northern New Jersey, you started off this week with 4 inches of rain. Some people, more than that, but 4 inches in this area, shaded in purple, and now we're putting anywhere from 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rain on top of that. So rainfall-wise, it's about half of what you had with the last storm. However, the rivers are that much higher than they were, and this is going to be problematic for a river like the Passaic. Okay, the bigger rivers with a larger surface area, they're slower to recede, all right, and then they're slower to rise. So this one is now in the process of rising again. Here's the deal, all right? As of right now, you're currently at 20.7 feet. That's officially moderate for the Passaic River in Pine Brook. All right, you got to get to 21, but you're close, but you're in moderate officially. You've peaked at 21.04. Saturday, with the added rain, you're bumped back up to major status. By Sunday, you peak with your high of this event. You'll be at 22.5 feet, holding major status for Monday. By Tuesday, it's to moderate. So, again, a tough weekend lies ahead. Along the Passaic, you see the river warning right there. Also a river warning for portions of the Hudson and the Housatonic River. Inland, all right, it's all about the flooding, the freshwater flooding with all that rain we showed you. Wind advisories well inland, but along the shore, we have high wind warnings. Could have some 50, maybe even 60-mile-per-hour gusts pushing that water on shore, so coastal flood warnings are in effect as well. Watch what happens. So the toughest time for this storm, you've got rain out there right now. It gets heavier. Toughest time midnight to 4 a.m. All right, and then it's going to be out of here by the time you really wake up. Here's the picture at 4 a.m. And then you get up out of bed, let's say it's 9 a.m. on Saturday. It's basically gone. Sunday, 3 p.m., the front's way offshore. It's a cold front. What does that do? Brings in cold air. Cold enough that any moisture that may trickle in on Sunday could be a snow flurry. This doesn't really accumulate, but what's interesting is, look at that. I mean, you're maybe 56 degrees early Saturday, like around, say, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, 56, and then you're 26 by the time you get to Monday morning. There's the 32-degree line way down there. So a snow flurry chance on Sunday. Cold air stays in place. More moisture comes in on Tuesday. Could there be any accumulation? Well, you know what? Right now, the GFS says Central Park could see 1 inch or so of snow. No one gets big totals out of it. Not as much available moisture, but I'm going to watch that one very carefully. And keep in mind, you got some winds out there. So Monday morning, all right, Martin Luther King Day. A lot of folks with a day off. 4:30 in the morning. The feels-like temperature is 8 in New York City. And look at that. Buffalo, Montana has a feels-like temperature of almost 40 degrees below zero.
That's walking backwards weather.
Yeah. KJ told me one time, I loved it when she said, that's so cold it hurts your face.
Yes.
Well, look, a red alert for the first part of Saturday, and then we're blustery for Saturday and for Sunday, but real cold air filters in here Sunday, and on Tuesday, you see at 25 up to maybe 34, and Wednesday you see at 22 up to 31. I think Wednesday, some folks are not getting out of the 20s. I think the majority of our area doesn't see 30 degrees on Wednesday.
Oh, my.
You're going to love it.
Oh, my. Break out the layers. Thanks, Lonnie.